Hey everyone, Jarek and Mookie here, have some more Call of Duty 4 footage, this time using the M4 on Pipeline. I legitimately like this map, and I think what a lot of people don't realize is one of the Black Ops 2 maps was heavily inspired by this one. There's a few Black Ops maps that are really inspired by Call of Duty 4 maps that people don't quite realize. Drone in Black Ops 2 is very similar to this map. It even has the back hill where snipers love to be assholes that no one goes to. Like, you can see me here spinning in circles going, where am I? Because you never see this part of the map.
Completely useless. Like, once you leave this area of the map, you'll never see it again unless some asshole decides, hey, I'm going to put on a ghillie suit and snipe like a douchebag. But, like, for people running around with their AKs and their M4s and all that crap, you'll never see anybody up in that hill.
Yeah, for the most part, all the fighting happens between these two, like, center warehouse structures. I don't even know what the warehouses are. I don't know what these are. But these two buildings are where the main fighting is.
These buildings are actually really cool. I really like the fact that there's upper levels that nobody actually seems to really notice.
I always end up shooting people up there. What people don't seem to notice is, like, there's a basement, and no one seems to use it.
That basement, it's just like a long hallway. It's like a death trap, to be honest.
If people are down there, but there's usually no one down there, so it's a pretty good flanking route to get behind people.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody actually, like, goes down there to fight. They go down there to navigate. But it's also, like, super risky, because what if you run into some scrub lord when you're turning that corner, you know?
That's why you jump the corner. At least have your gun ready. You get, like, I have pretty good confidence that I can outshoot the other person. Unless you turn the corner to a shotgun or something.
Shotguns in this friggin' game.
Shotguns in this game were much better than I remember them being, and they also have a lot more recoil than I remember them being. Like, it is always in your best interest, if you're using the pump-action shotgun, to run with a grip instead of your first perk.
So when you say better, do you mean more powerful or better, like...
They have more range.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They have a lot more range.
They've got a lot of range. Like, games these days have a shotgun with a range of, like, 5 feet. It doesn't make any sense.
Black Ops 2 made them a little stronger. And this is where I was like, hey, there's the sniper. Oh, I'm dead. Right as you lined up the shot, because it's legitimately difficult to see snipers back there, since snipers always have ghillie suits. I hate snipers in this game so much. Like, if I could get rid of quickscoping in every game possible, I absolutely would.
I bet your favorite map is Overgrown.
Oh my god. Don't fucking get me started on the goddamn map. I fucking hate that map so much.
I played the shit out of that map.
People love it too, that's what gets me. People always vote it. Why are you voting this map?
It's so good though.
It's just this big open space that snipers love to choose, and then those two buildings that people camp in that people just run in and die over and over. The only good thing about that map is griefing snipers. That is it.
The best is when you're playing like a hardcore server or something, right? And you got the G3, which kills in one shot in hardcore, and you just camp up in one of those buildings and put C4 down, and since it's hardcore, they can't really see the C4 all that well. Or can they? I don't know. But friggin' G3ing on that map is so satisfying. Like, it's a mini sniper in hardcore because it's a one shot.
That should have killed that guy. That made me so annoyed. I was like, I had a double kill lined up, and this guy just ate my bullets and did not care. That's with stopping power too. No, I don't.
Looking.
I do not. I don't think he had Juggernaut. Yeah, but I mean, it was 3 bullets. I think. I felt like it was 2 bullets hit, and the third one missed when it should have hit. Man, whoever tells me that the hit detection was better in Call of Duty 4 than the later games, maybe. But certainly not by much. The hit detection in this game is not flawless by any means.
Yeah, it's definitely not. You'll never find a game that has, like, completely flawless, like, hit detect. Oh,
Claymore. Claymore. All right. There's always a Claymore there. I should know better than that.
Dude, Claymores are so freaking annoying.
I hate Claymores. It's one of those things where I usually don't have the scrub mentality of, like, that thing killed me, thus it's a noob thing and takes no skill. But in Claymores, I completely agree with that logic. Like, it does not take skill to put a Claymore down and then run away and wait for your free kill, you know? Like, cool, I can choose the high traffic areas and find the best places to put them, or try to cover my back if I'm just being a campy sniper, you know? But
this almost kind of ducktails into, like, the whole Killstreak stuff they got going on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I also meant that was something I forgot to mention earlier. We'll get on Killstreaks in a second.
Okay.
Launch in Black Ops 1. That was another map that was heavily inspired by a Call of Duty 4 map. That was basically Ambush 2.0. If I remember the name correctly. Ambush was that map that had the highway in the middle. It had this big mound leading up to the highway in the middle. So it was like two sections of the map that were just cut right through the middle by this raised up road with the tanks that were broken down.
Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know that map.
And Launch was very similar to it. I liked that map. I felt like that's another map that I liked, and people just kind of didn't care for it.
Is this a Black Ops 1 map? I didn't play much Black Ops, to be honest.
Yes,
I should have.
Launch was in Black Ops 1. But yeah, Killstreaks. I want to talk about Killstreaks a bit. I'll be honest, vast majority of the reason I play Call of Duty is just to get the highest Killstreaks. Because there's something incredibly satisfying about it. And not so much in Call of Duty 4, because it's very easy to get a helicopter. It's only 7 kills, you know? You're going to eventually get them, and a few of them... You might get 3 kills from just grenade spam alone, you know?
Exactly. Just put on the 3 grenade perk and you're good. But, like, okay, so it's the kind of thing where I've always seen kill streaks as kind of obnoxious because, like, okay, you're rewarding the people who are already rich. It's like a rich get richer kind of mentality where these guys are getting kills. So let's give them more kills. That sounds great. And in COD4, it was somewhat annoying to me, but then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and you get, like, friggin' mobile turrets that you can set down so you can sit in a corner and just wait for your care package to drop, like, a bunch of bullshit that gets you free kills, and then you get a nuke, and the game's over, and you've won. And I'm like, okay. Like, it's a fun game, but I don't consider it to be, like, entirely skillful, if that makes sense.
Well, it's Call of Duty. I've never considered it to be entirely skillful, especially when it comes to Infinity Ward Call of Duty, and I've never taken... I was so confused when I spawned there. I was just holding a grenade at the wall, thinking I was looking at this door, and I wasn't. Yeah, no, I've never looked at Infinity Ward Call of Duty and gone, wow, that takes a lot of skill. It's clearly obvious that Infinity Ward designs a game with this element of randomness thrown into it to be quote-unquote fun. Whereas Treyarch tries to generally fix the issues that Infinity Ward threw into the franchise whenever they release their game.
I don't know, like, the most I remember from Treyarch, and I'm like more old school Call of Duty, like COD4, like World at War. All I remember is like World at War coming out and people being like, this sucks. Like, why does this exist?
Yeah, people were super negative about World at War, purely because at that time, everything was World War II, and then Modern Warfare comes out, and it's like, cool, this isn't World War II anymore. And then World at War comes out, and it's World War II, and everyone gets upset over purely that. Not even just the gameplay, just upset at the fact that it's back to World War II. Because as far as gameplay goes, it was more or less the same as Call of Duty 4, but World War II.
It felt kind of like COD 2, almost. In a lot of... COD 2. I was going to say COD 3, but then I remembered that was another weird Treyarch game that had, like...
Yeah, that one is the one that everyone's just kind of like, what is this? I don't like this. World at War I'm more indifferent about. I felt like Black Ops 1 is really where Treyarch started to step up, and that's about when they became the main company instead of Infinity Ward. But yeah, you know, Call of Duty 4 kind of kept its bullshit at a minimum for an Infinity Ward game, and Modern Warfare 2 is one that they just went all out with bullshit. You know,
they were like, hey guys, we heard you like playing Mario Party as kids, so here you go.
I know, I entirely agree when it comes to the kill streaks thing. In Call of Duty 4, it's not a big deal, because the highest you get is a 7 kill streak with a helicopter that's really, I mean, somewhat easily avoidable, and somewhat easily shot down. In Modern Warfare 2, since, you know, kill streaks count towards other kill streaks, and you have all these insanely overpowered kill streaks now, it's very difficult to avoid kill streaks once you get Harrier. And, like, basically, once you have your Harrier and AC-130, you have a nuke. Almost guaranteed. And it's pretty easy to do this without actually getting many kills with your gun. So, Modern Warfare 2 had a lot of stuff like that in it. On top of that, it also had annoying perks, like fucking Danger Close and One-Man Army noob tubes and stuff like that. It was not a balanced game at all. But, at the same time, Black Ops is really when this started getting fixed, because kill streaks don't count towards other kill streaks. So if you wanted to get your attack dogs, which was your 11 kill streak, every single kill needed to be with your gun or with a grenade or something you were directly doing. Your kill streaks wouldn't matter.
Change. I really like that change.
Yeah, so that's what I mean by it's really satisfying to get attack dogs. They're incredibly strong, but at the same time, it's not as easy as, well, I've gotten my chopper gunner, so I'm guaranteed to get it. You know,
I really need to catch up on like the Black Ops franchise because I've heard it's really good, and I've played like maybe 2 matches of the multiplayer.
I will fight anyone that doesn't agree with me when I say that Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty game. I do not care. It is far more balanced than Call of Duty 4. But
Dude, what are you talking about? COD4 is like the best shit ever.
Fight me.